Mrs. Claus here. So nice to see everybody. You know, it has been a tough year. We do understand that. But the elves and I were discussing this, and everybody's angry. Well, it's very disconcerting to us to see so many angry people. It used to be that if somebody was angry here, somebody was angry there, but everybody seems angry. And what's worse is that the children seem angry. Well, we have observed this for a while, Santa and I, and sometimes parents, very special parents, find a way to help their children through this anger. There's one story, it was a little while ago, and it's about a little girl. Oh, she was a beautiful little girl. She was so bright, smart, inquisitive, and very, very curious. A pretty little girl. But she was very, very angry. So angry that when she went to school, she would actually bully her other classmates. Maybe not physically, but she would verbally abuse them, say terrible, awful, nasty things to them. And then she started doing the same thing to her family. Well, her father knew that he needed to do something. He needed to help her. And he pondered for a very short amount of time, and he had an idea. So, one afternoon when the little girl came home from school, he said, "Come with me. Come, sweetheart, we're going to go outside in the backyard." And so she followed him. And along with him, he carried a hammer and a bag of nails. And he walked with her, and he took her right up to an old oak fence. Oak is a very, very hard wood, and this sturdy fence had been there for years and years and years because it was a very old neighborhood. And he looked at his daughter and he said, "Now, I want to help you. I realize you're angry, but I think I found a way to help you let go of some of this anger." And he pulled out the nails, and he pulled out the hammer, and he looked at his daughter and said, "Now, every day I want you to come out here, and every time you find yourself getting angry, I want you to take one of these nails, I want you to put it in the fence, and I want you to pound on it with the hammer all the way into the fence until you get rid of some of that anger. And I want you to keep doing that until you don't need to pound any more nails into the fence." So, that very day, that little girl took the hammer and those nails, and she pounded 37 nails into that hard oak fence. And every day, she would go into the backyard and she'd pound nails into the fence. And every day, she would pound less and less nails into that fence. Until one day, she went out to the fence and she didn't need to pound any nails into it. She was so pleased that she called her father, "Papa, Papa." And he came out, "Papa, Papa, I didn't have to pound any nails into the fence today." And the father looked at her and he was so proud of her. "You have done wonderful. I'm so proud of you. Now, this is the second part of what I want you to do. I want you to come out here every day. And every day that you're not angry, I want you to pull a nail out of this fence." And that's what she did. It took her quite a long time because she had pounded quite a few nails into that fence, I must say. But pretty soon, the last day came, and there was only one nail left, and she wasn't angry. And she pulled the nail out of that fence. "Papa, Papa!" And he came out. "There's no more nails left, Papa." And the father was very, very proud of her. And he looked at her and said, "Sweetheart, now let's look at this fence. I want you to look at all the holes that are in this fence. Those holes will never go away. This fence will never be the same as it was before." And that's what happens with people. When you verbally abuse them or bully them, it leaves scars. And those people will never be the same. And you can apologize to them and ask for forgiveness, and they can try, but the scars will always be there. People are wonderful, my dear. Nobody deserves to be given scars that last the rest of their lives. So Santa and I look at all of you, and we hope that in all this anger that's going on, that maybe you could look at the scars that are happening, and instead of dividing each other, why don't you reach across and create bridges and fill this world with hope again. We love all of you, and we hope you have a good night. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.